Heard this a lot. Nobody likes a worry ward, but sometimes it's unavoidable. As an adult, you learn how to handle stress and life itself, but not so much when you're a kid. Here to give parents and guardians tips to help kids kick worrying to the curb is psychotherapist Dr. Patrick Scott. You've seen him here before. Doc, how you doing?
Great, thank you very much.
Hey, thanks for being here. You know, kids, as you and I were talking during commercial break, kids are more aware of everything now due to technology these days, so we can't get away with it like our parents used to. We have to address a lot of situations. Let's get right into it and talk about how we should do this and some of the 5 stressors.
Yeah, top 5 stressors nationally in children. Now, these are normal children. These are everyday walking around children, not psychologically damaged children or anything else. They are homework, worrying about getting their homework done.
Yeah.
They are extracurricular activities, meaning if they're on a team or in taekwondo or ballet or something, am I going to be performing at a high level there? It is a new school or any kind of a transition. So if you move or if the kid is going from a primary school to a secondary school, it's stressful because the whole peer group changes, and will they be accepted? Certainly that brings us into friends. My friend doesn't like me, my friend is rejecting me, I don't know what they're thinking. And then finally teachers. Teachers are authority figures that put a lot of stress because they have to on kids to perform and do their best work.
Yep, because they're judged on their performance as well. Okay, so how do we encourage our kids to talk? How do we get into that part?
This is the most important thing. A lot of time parents or caregivers want to intervene with the teacher or the coach. And what we know from child psychology is that kids need a place to talk. The hard part is that sometimes it's not the parent that they're going to talk to. And so we encourage kids and parents to have a best friend. Grandparents are awesome because they're connected enough but not so connected that the kid is going to shut down.
And they spoil them anyway.
They spoil them and they can, right? And they get to give them back. It's awesome. The other thing that we talked about is when you ask your child questions, ask them open-ended questions. What was great about today? What was challenging about today, instead of how was your day? You're going to get a fine.
Fine. It was good.
Do you want to tell me anything? No.
Nope.
Nothing. So ask open-ended, broad questions about, your best moments today, that kind of thing. And then have them actually write down or begin to draw anything that they're stressful about. Whether that's a journal, we encourage kids to draw and play. And do it early on to make it okay for kids to have feelings, to talk about them. If you can tell, because you can read them pretty well, find somebody to connect them with, a best friend, a schoolmate, a peer, a teacher, a school counselor, anybody at all.
All right, and the final thing is the earlier, the better, so that kids can grow into emotionally literate adults.
Right. We want them to know that having feelings is normal, good ones and bad ones. Expressing them is normal, right? And expressing them responsibly, so that that doesn't mean you get to hit somebody, it doesn't mean you get to go crazy, but we need to talk about our feelings early and make it okay for them to have those feelings.
Doc, always a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Good stuff every single time. We appreciate it. Hey, parents, hope that helps you out. We know the summer months are upon us, so give yourself a break and, just learn about your kids. We're all in this struggle together. All right, guys, back to you.
All right, so now you know what's going to really de-stress